Next up, we've got Courtney Johnson. No code, no problem. How an EA built a calendar audit tool using AI.
Hi, everybody. Happy Admin Month. Sunny, thank you so much for having me. My name is Courtney Johnson. I support the CEO at a finance firm in Miami. I've been an EA for 20 years. I love what I do. Every day I grow, there's always more to learn. I'm here to talk to you today about how I used AI to make myself become a strategic partner. Strategic partner, right? That's the buzz phrase the last couple of years. I think I was expecting my bosses to like have this meeting and say, okay, I think Courtney's finally ready to be a strategic partner. Here's strategic partner work. But it didn't happen that way. I had to make it happen for myself. And thanks to ChatGPT, I did that, but on a pretty big scale by developing a calendar audit tool that I've shared not only at Blackstone, the firm I was at the time, but with hundreds of EAs since. That's what we do, right? We learn, we collaborate, and we share what we learned. That's what makes this profession so great. So unfortunately, I can't share the tool in under 5 minutes, but what I can tell you is a little bit about the process that I took. So when I was interviewed at Blackstone, I promised the two executives that I would be hired to support a calendar audit. I said, if you hire me, I will show you how you spent your last 60, 90 days, dashboards, beautiful. But that was assuming that I could use like Zapier or Cabinet or Vimcal or something that would automate that for me. But because of SEC compliance, I wasn't able to integrate any like third party because of such strict security policies. I couldn't use any of those apps that would do it for me. So I was faced with a choice, either do a manual calendar audit, not going to happen. As it was, I didn't have enough time in the day, or I didn't know. So I went to ChatGPT and I explained my problem and I asked how it could help me. It's okay not to know what you're asking for. It's okay just to explain your problem and say help. So it presented me with a VBA script, right? Which I'm looking at it and it's just letters and numbers. And I had no idea what I was looking at, pages and pages of it. And I knew what VBA was because I didn't start my timer. I had hired developers in the past at previous companies to automate things for me. So I knew what VBA was. I just didn't think that I was going to be qualified to do it myself. But I asked for step-by-step instructions. I got the courage and I ran the script. And guess what? It didn't work. Nothing worked. Not a single column populated. I got an error code. So I could have given up, but instead I snipped the error code. I pasted it back into ChatGPT and I said, now what? So it didn't work the first time. It didn't work the 10th time. Eventually, one of those columns populated, meeting name, say. So it was a table of recurring meetings that I was looking for. And as soon as one column populated, that's all the motivation I needed. I kept at it. I was persistent. I lost my mind some nights, staying awake until I can't even tell you how late. But eventually, I had a table of all recurring meeting data, meeting name, location, frequency, attendees, category, date the series was created, date it was last touched, attendee participant, like insane, right? And so I took that to my boss and we went line by line. And for each meeting, we asked 3 questions. I said, can this meeting be shortened? Can it meet less often? And do you even need to be there? So we made some changes. I added some focus blocks. We took some meetings off, and the result was 389 hours that I gave back to the global CISO of Blackstone. And when you look at the value that equates to, let's just say conservative salary, that's a minimum of like $50,000 that I just handed back to my organization. And something that I could take straight into my annual review, my resume, cover letters, whatever. I didn't do that. ChatGPT did it, and that's what it did for me. Flash forward to today, just 1 year later, I've built calendar audits for both Google and Microsoft platforms. I built a free custom GPT called EA Wiz that actually outperforms ChatGPT for any administrative related task. Super proud of that. I've built an online community of EAs through my free weekly AI for Admin Zoom session, where we meet weekly to share insights and demo the latest AI tools, and people from across 3 continents. So I'm so grateful for the life that ChatGPT has given me, and I'm literally mean that. But and I got there just by asking ChatGPT, how do I solve a problem? Um, so I'd like you to go think about a problem at work. Don't need to know the solution. Don't even need to know an idea of what you're asking for. Just take it to your LLM. You use Gemini, fine, go to Gemini. But just explain what the problem is. And what I always do is I ask for three different options for results. But if you just want to go ask for one, but take its advice, try it. Stay patient, stay diligent, and come up with a solution, make a big difference at your company. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And I hope you feel valued this month and all year long. Thank you for being here. And I don't know where I am on time.
That was awesome, Courtney. Thank you so much. I know everybody is like hoping that they can get the instructions on how you did that. What I want to share with everybody, and we've got one more presenter,